I'm in the Middle East. Can you believe it?
Hey guys, welcome to MattChat.
Who would have thought 3 weeks ago when I was sitting at home, just came back from Nashville, and I got a call to come to Doha to play. I actually didn't know where Doha was. I hadn't heard of the city. So I thought it might have been in the USA because it kind of had what seemed to possibly be a Native American name. I have to tell you, when I left New York City, the whole city was almost frozen over, and I took this footage from the plane, and it's just amazing. I've never seen Manhattan like this. Now, this is service. I just hope we still make the flight. Thank you. I had a great flight over. It was my first time flying with Emirates, which was awesome. But when I got here, I actually got really sick. I was sick for the first 4 days. But we think it was actually the drinking water. I didn't know at all that you weren't supposed to drink the water here, even in the hotels. On our second gig, I had to have a sleep in the afternoon because I was feeling so weak and I couldn't get up. I couldn't get up at 5, 6, 7 o'clock. The gig started at 8 and I crawled out of bed at 7:30 and was feeling really dizzy and weak, and I went into the bathroom and I fainted, and I woke up what was only a few minutes later, looking up at the toilet, got up and still put some clothes on and went down and did the gig and really just sat there and played like this, and as soon as that was over went back to bed. So I'm playing a gig here in the St. Regis Hotel, and I'm in a bar called the Vintage Bar. Playing with a wonderful singer named Savine, and all the piano players get to play on beautiful Steinway pianos. They're as good as new and perfectly in tune. I've got my list here of all the things I've got to talk about. Tomorrow I'm going home. I'm flying back to New York. You know what? After like an hour's flight to Dubai to change, it's 13 3/4 hours back to New York. So I don't know what I'm going to do on that flight. So this gig is actually put on by Jazz at Lincoln Center. There's 2 venues in this hotel which are going awesome. It's also a real honor to be working for Jazz at Lincoln Center for the first time. In their jazz club upstairs, they have a great band, all from New York, and another wonderful singer, and some special guests. And last Monday night, they actually had a guest violin player who is the leader of the Qatar Philharmonic Orchestra, but is from Syria. And you know, with all that's going on in the world right now, it was just really nice to meet someone from Syria and hang out, and even just to hear them play. It was really beautiful. I'm filming from my bedroom here, which is kind of something that a lot of YouTubers do, I've noticed, especially girls. they seem to be sitting on their beds. Now, this is not something they taught me at YouTube school, but I just wanted to do it because it's kind of cool. Actually, I've set up a bit of a studio here. There's this light that's right here, and it's for the room, but it's almost like a studio light because it's coming down on a big boom. I'm actually going to show you this light. Check this out. Where is it? There it is. It's like sticking up, coming from the floor, and I've got it pulled over right above me, and there's another light from the bed that's acts as my backlight. So anyway, coming to you live from the bedroom, as they do on YouTube. So this hotel's got an amazing pool. It's got its own beach. I shouldn't call it a hotel. I think I could call it a palace safely. I've got my own butler, which is really nice because that is the norm. I mean, I have a butler in my apartment back in Harlem, so just kidding. Just kidding. This is literally my dream car. As close to the Batmobile as possible, and my favorite cars have always been the Lamborghini, so I think I just found heaven. And I can't get over the food. I mean, I've been eating like a house over here, which is, I mean, I'm used to eating like 5 smallish kind of meals a day, other than a really big breakfast. But here it's like 3 huge meals, and I'm making sure that my stomach is like out of frame so you can't see this big baby that I'm carrying around at the moment. So one day in Doha, I went out to what is called the Souk Waqif, which is the local market. It's something that is really authentic and very Arabic. I mean, sometimes I felt like I might have been in India or Egypt. There was this huge pet section which had all these exotic kind of pets for sale. There was materials and clothing, gold for sale. I didn't see any oil for sale. Maybe they run out. A friend of mine at the concierge here recommended a beautiful restaurant for me to go to called Damascus. And it had amazing food. It had some shisha as well, and so, you know, when in Rome. Hey guys, I'm in the coolest place. It's a little restaurant called Damascus, and I've just ordered some grilled halloumi and chicken kebab with nuts, and also a shisha double apple. It's grilled halloumi and a chicken kebab with rocco. I also went to a place right next to the hotel called the Katara, which has an amphitheater and some shops and restaurants. Not just all Arabic. We actually went to a Turkish restaurant for lunch a couple of days ago, which has these tents on the beach, and you walk into the tents and they serve you food and shisha again if you like. It was really something else. It's my first time to the Middle East at all, and it's certainly my first time in a Muslim country, and it's been really fascinating to experience their culture and to be in this environment for a couple of weeks. It's going to be a shame to go home in the morning. Anyway guys, that's about it for today. I would like to thank my wardrobe designer who provided me with this t-shirt, otherwise known as my brother, who hands me up all his t-shirts when he's finished with them because they're cool. This is a Paul Frank t-shirt which came from a clothing store in Melbourne about 11 years ago. I will see you all back in New York, and if you're in New York, there's stacks of awesome gigs coming up this week and beyond. See you soon.